Okay, in this video we are going to learn how to find volume. So let's first define volume. Volume is a measure of space in something, space in a 3D shape. Yes, so for example, you have this bottle here, and when we talk about volume of this bottle, it means that how much space is there in this bottle. Other way that we can say is this, we are saying the same thing but in different words, is how much liquid, for example milk or water, this bottle can hold. Yeah, so if you look at this definition here, how much liquid this can hold, we can also say that how much is the capacity of this bottle. Yeah, so volume and capacity are synonymous. They are used interchangeably, and many people prefer to use the word capacity, but we will stick to the word volume. Okay, we are going to learn how to find volume of a rectangular prism. And rectangular prism is something which you are quite familiar with. We sometimes use the word box for this, and that is a rectangular prism. Yeah, or so this is a box kind of thing, and it has three measurements. It has three dimensions that we need to describe it completely, and these measurements are, we call them length, width, and height. Now it doesn't matter which one you call length and which one you call width. It is totally immaterial. All you need to remember is that you need to take three dimensions, and these three dimensions, all three dimensions, if you want to identify, you can pick up any one of the corners. So if you pick up this corner, then the three edges which are going from this corner are the three dimensions. So we have one dimension going from this corner, this, another dimension going is another edge that is going from this corner is this, and the third one is this. So these are the three dimensions you need. If you look at all the dimensions, you will see that three dimensions completely describe a rectangular prism. So for example, I have a prism whose length is 10, width is 5, and height is 4. Then I can take, say this is my 10. Then you will have, that will also be 10, that will also be 10, and that will also be 10. Width is 5. So if I take that as a width, so this is 5, this is 5, that is 5, and that is 5. And the height is 4, so this is height 4, this is 4 here as well, that is 4, and that is 4. So you have 4. In all, a rectangular prism has 12 edges. Yeah, I mean you can count 4 here, 4 in the back, and 4 connecting them. It has 12 edges. Out of 12, 4 edges will have size of 10 meters. Other 4 edges will have size of 5 meters, and other 4 edges will have height of 4 meters. Yeah, finding the volume of prism is very easy. All you do is you multiply length with width times height. So in this particular case, we got 10 meters times 5 meters times 4 meters. Multiply them. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 10 is 200. Then you look here that you got a 1 meter here, meter and meter. So you're multiplying meter with meter with meter. You're multiplying meter 3 times. So the volume is 200 meter cube. Simple topic and very easy to find the volume. Sometimes you will need to be careful to ensure that all the three measurements have same unit. So if I give you a length of 10 meters, a width of 5 meters, and height in 200 centimeters, then you will need to convert into meters. Yeah? So for example, length of a box is 5 meters, width is equals to 2 meters, and I say height is equals to 300 centimeter. You cannot use this 300 as centimeter. You will, because two of these are in meters, you will need to convert that into meter as well. So what you do is you divide 300 by 100, and that gives you meters. 3 meters, sorry. And once you have this 3 meters here, you can multiply, you can find the volume now. Length times width times height, and put the values there. 5 meter times 2 meter times 3 meters, 6 times 5 is 30 meter cube. That is the volume. Now these kind of questions are simple. Sometimes you will have word problems as well, and when you have word problem, all you would need to do is to use these three measurements to find the volume. Okay, so sometimes rectangular prisms are could be a cube as well. So if you have a rectangular prism in which length, width, and height are all same, then it's a cube. So if you have a rectangular prism like this, where this is 5, this is height is 5, length is 5, and width is 5, then it is known as a cube. Yeah, again, the formula for finding the volume of a cube is same. You just multiply length with height with length, width, and height, and you get your volume. So for example, in this case, volume is equals to 5 times 5 times 5 meter cube. And sometimes the formula is that if you're normally given one size, so this is 125 meter cube. When the question says that you have a cube, find the volume of a cube whose side is 3, then because it says cube, you need to assume that all the sides are same. So they will just give you only one side. They will give you a cube of side 3. It means like this one is a cube of side 5. So you just use 5 for all 3 dimensions. Sometimes the word cuboid is also used for a rectangular prism, which is same as, basically cuboid is same as rectangular prism. Yeah, cuboid, cuboid. Yeah, and that is a cube in which all 3 dimensions are same.